And I am here because I just finished watching Daredevil Born Again, episode 4, titled Gloves Off, and I want to talk about it because did that episode kick anyone else's ass besides mine? So much happened, and we're going to get into all of it. So, starting off, we knew Bullseye would be a very big prominent part of this episode because, they had the mid-season trailer. Marvel spoiled a bunch today via a trailer, but I didn't see it, so that's just what people are saying. And, Bullseye has been a looming cloud of terror over Vanessa. So it was bound to happen at some point. And why would it not happen at Kingpin's big boxing match with the Matador? Which is super random, but that's fine. So Bullseye, let's start from the very beginning. Bullseye is getting ready in the morning for his day. And I want to say how absolutely wild it is that Bullseye just gets ready in the morning like a normal person and not like the psychotic killer he actually is. So he could just turn it on and off, I guess. So he goes into a diner. He asks, what are they famous for? He gets a banana milkshake, and it's all seeming very well right now until he makes a call to the task force saying that Frank Castle is there. And he says, shit, he has a gun. And that is how monotone he says it. So that's already pretty bananas. That's a wild way to wake up in the morning. So the task force shows up. Bullseye does what he does, and he causes a ruckus. He kills people. He does not care, and it is the Bullseye we all know and love. He killed someone with a lobster right after complaining that dogs were super unsanitary for a diner. It's so Bullseye. And I'm so happy that it seems like they're going much more comic booky with him now, which I feel like you really have to do with Bullseye, or you just have a regular assassin. You have to get weird with him if you're wanting a comic accurate Bullseye. So I think that's where they're at right now, and they are absolutely nailing it. So we go back to, I guess, Daredevil's lair, and all of the people that they just saved from the task force's hostage situation is all in there. Angela, Karen, Swordsman, all those people. And they're taking videos of what they encountered, and Angela's aunt is in there. I think it's her aunt. It's her aunt, right? I think so. I don't know. I never think of these questions until I'm recording, so what can you do? May I say that Angela has really stepped up these last 2 episodes. As I love her as White Tiger, and I think she's exactly what this team needs because she's so unsuspecting. And I cannot wait to see more of her. I want to see her in a suit. I want to see her in action. I want to see it all. So yeah, she says, let me help you. I can handle this. It'll be fine. And Karen's like, fine. So she gives her the flash drive of all the recordings and all that so she can get it to BB. Besides that, Kingpin has a boxing match. Vanessa is not going. She seems pissed about it. I don't know why she is. You can never really tell how she's feeling. She just kind of always is she always looks like you're about to say something that's going to piss her off, but she doesn't know what it is yet. So that's all right. She seemed a lot less high this episode, so we have that going for us. The guy from the tanker ship boat, I don't know, in the first episode, he makes an appearance, and he goes on record saying exactly what happened with the boat and how Kingpin was the one that ordered it, and it was full of weapons. And it also comes out that they are setting a trap for Bullseye, which is it's a choice, because it's like, who sets a trap for Bullseye and it goes well? This episode shows us anything. No one does. Right after that, AVTV, the task force, ransacks Kirsten's office looking for Swordsman. Like, Swordsman's just going to be sitting there waiting for them. I don't know. They find nothing, but they do say, tell Matt Murdock we say hello. So that kind of stirs a few things in Kirsten, which I'm confused these lights haven't been turned on yet, but it's fine. Mr. Charles is back, and he's weirder than ever. He's talking about wombat poop because he's just unhinged, and I like that about him. He's mad about the weapons that are still in the warehouse that are not on their way to their destination, that him and Kingpin had a deal, and Kingpin has not delivered. Mr. Charles threatens them, but Buck puts the smack down, has total vibe of BDE here. And I really like seeing Buck be in this kind of persona. I like because the first season he was just so lackluster. It was just like, oh, there's Buck, there's Vanessa's yes man. And now we're here with Buck who just he is dark. He's willing to kill. He's willing to put like I said, he's willing to put the smack down on anyone and look good doing it. He's one of those he's very much like Wesley where you want to root for him because he's a good bad guy. He's not like Mr. Charles, who I root for just well, because it's Mr. Charles. But I don't know. He's feeling very Wesley to me, which I think Kingpin absolutely needs. Not a Daniel, a Wesley. So Kirsten and Karen meet. Kirsten wants to know where Matt is. Karen said he's safe and she can't tell her. And that's just not enough for Kirsten. But then she says, like, what do you want? How much is it going to ruin my life? Well, girl, stop asking questions if you don't want your life ruined. That's how it goes. Vanessa meets with another mayor from another town who does not like Fisk whatsoever and makes it very, very clear. She was in the first episode and she made it very clear there. But what she does like is Vanessa, which is weird because she starts the conversation saying that Vanessa is a complete mystery to her. She knows nothing about her. But at the end of it, she's saying, I support you. I want you. I will support the mayor and his wife. I don't know what she's up to, but I like it. And if it's just like a flirt thing, they'd look cute together. Moving on, Matt dresses up as an AVTV agent to investigate all that Bullseye did in the diner, which takes him to the Catholic Church, which I love that they always bring back Matt to his roots of his Catholicism and how much he has used it as a crutch for so long, but now he kind of denies it a little bit. But when he's brought back to the church, I feel like that's a look at a Daredevil that's being put back in the past a little bit because it does take him back. It was such a big part of his life, but now it's not, but that's all right. So he finds out from the altar boy. I'm not Catholic. I don't know the terminology here. So whatever that guy was, please let me know. But I'm going to call him Jesus's guy. He learns from Jesus's guy that it was Bullseye and Bullseye wanted penance. He wanted a lot of things, but what he did let him know is that he watches him every morning when the church bell rings, so they know that he can see the church from his apartment, which is just enough for Daredevil to go find him. And he can hear him, which is super, super helpful. He breaks into Bullseye's apartment. He is waiting for him there. Bullseye catches on pretty quick. But Bullseye says he's a good guy. He's on his side. He needs to do one good deed. One good deed. He says after Foggy's death, he had to get his mind right because of Vanessa. Vanessa made him do it. Bro, stop. You would have done it anyways. Like, let's calm down. You would have taken out Foggy anyways. But you're going to go blame Vanessa. That's fine. She might have paid you. But I feel like if Foggy just caught you, looked at you wrong, you would have done it anyways. So his one good deed. What is this one good deed? Bullseye wants to take out Fisk, which... yeah, I feel like a lot of people want to do that. It's fine. Daredevil does not want to do it, which is bananas to me because it's like, look, we are so deep in the trenches of all the bad things Fisk has done, all the bad things Task Force has done. Look what they've done to your neighborhood. Look what they've done to Hell's Kitchen. And you're still saying, no, I won't kill him. You broke some guy's arm in half in the first episode. In the last season, you let Bullseye fall to his death. Let's calm down with your Batman complex. That's all I'm saying. Let me say that Bullseye wanting to help you is way more scary than when he's working against you. I don't know what it is, but when he hates you, it's like, all right, that's fine. But when he's working with you, he wants to work with you, he's on your side, he just feels more unhinged. It's terrifying. So, the boxing match. The Matterhorn and Fisk. Wilson Wildcard Fisk, which is, it's a pretty good name. Fisk wins. I realized that they did not check to see if that guy was alive, which if you are like me and watch these sports in real life, not, in Daredevil world, I watch these sports and every time there's a cold knockout, you kind of just watch and you're like, are they breathing? Are they okay? And like so far, it's been 100% success rate because they're always okay. This guy, I don't remember them checking, but everyone looked really shocked. And I think like, this could be the thing that, he killed him. I don't know. Fisk wins. I knew Fisk had hands, but I didn't know he had hands, if you feel me. But right after that, Vanessa shows up. Vanessa kisses him, and he's like, you got to get out of here. You got to go. And Vanessa's like, no, kiss me. So Bullseye crashes the match right after. It is absolute mayhem going on, absolute chaos. Bullseye knows who he's there for. Fisk knows who he's there for. Vanessa does not care. She is dumb in this situation. Do not be a Vanessa. If someone tells you to leave, you freaking leave. So he's going after Vanessa. Vanessa shoots him right as he throws the New York statue thing that Daniel had right at her. But Kingpin kind of deflects it with his winning belt. But a shard goes into her temple. And there's like a lot of blood. Oh, I hate blood. There's a lot of blood. But I feel like, wouldn't that thing kind of like clog it? Right? I don't know. I watched Grey's Anatomy once. That's as far as I got. But yeah, so do we think Vanessa is dead? That's the question. Personally, I could see it go either way. I think we could see Vanessa dying, which would set Wilson Fisk off to be his absolutely worst version of himself, going after every vigilante, which would be why Jessica Jones would be brought in. Or I could see them opening the episode with Fisk sitting in the hospital and not leaving Vanessa's side, even if Vanessa tells him to go. See, I feel like the conversation with that female mayor at the beginning with Vanessa kind of would be useless, for literally pointless, if Vanessa did die. So I could see her being alive and this being used, like she comes and visits in the hospital and she's like, you see, he couldn't even keep you safe. It shouldn't be him. Everywhere he goes, there's devastation, blah, blah, blah. I could see that being played here. But I could also see Vanessa turning on him too. So I'm leaning towards Vanessa's alive. I think she's alive. I don't think she's dead. They left it right at the perfect part where we have no idea. So yeah, I will say this episode kicked my ass. It was fantastic. I know people were saying that the first 3 episodes were slow, that it picks up after the third. You weren't wrong. You did not lie. And if this keeps going, I am stressed, but a good stress. I'm very excited. So yeah, that is my breakdown and review of this episode. I loved this episode. I've loved every episode. I'm just such a Daredevil super fan at this point. Like, just give me whatever you want. I don't care. And I'll love it. Like, Alex Segura's Enemy of My Enemy. If you haven't checked that out, it's a Daredevil novel. Also, you should really check that out because it's really good. So yeah, that was my review of the 4th episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. I will be reviewing every episode right after I watch it. So I really hope you enjoyed this one because apparently I'm going to have 4 more left. So with that being said, have a marvelous day.